Hello, and welcome back to Stardew Valley Expanded. In today's episode, we are going to be working towards getting more gold so that we can finish off the vault bundle in the community center. We need 42,500 gold to be able to do that. We're not too far off. So let's get started. Dear Melly, I just want to remind you that the Stardew Valley Fair is happening tomorrow. Don't forget to bring your 9 items for the Grange display. Remember, the fair starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you there, Mayor Lewis. Thank you for the reminder. And last episode, we went ahead and we gathered our items for that, so we're ready to go tomorrow. Looks like our fairy roses grew. We got some extra honey. We got 1 fairy rose honey and 2 sunflower honeys. That's pretty good. Ooh, a pomegranate sapling. Very nice. In the last episode, we unlocked the greenhouse. So I think we're going to want to start planting some stuff in here. And this is, wow, this is much larger, much more different. Oh my goodness. It looks like we have tree spots now. This is so much more room. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to start getting planting in there soon. We're running pretty low on our deluxe bait, so I think I'm going to craft some of the old bait into deluxe bait just so that we can work on that. I want to check out the bulletin board as well as the special orders board today, see what we've got. And then I'm thinking that it might be a good idea to maybe fish so we can earn that extra money. Nothing on the bulletin board. Let's go check out the special orders board. So we have the high quality vegetables as well as the ocean fish. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the ocean fish one because I was already planning on doing some fishing. I'm going to go ahead and sell the forage that I got. I'm going to go ahead and keep that and I think probably the shrimp. But I'm going to sell the rest just for some extra. Now let's get to fishing. We got our first sea cucumber. I'm surprised it's eluded us for that long. And our first albacore. We're going to need to save one of those for Gus, because I'm pretty sure he has a quest later where he asked for one. And there we go. That's all of the biome balance. That definitely helps us. We still need a little bit more money before we can call it, though. Ooh, that's a nice way to finish the night with an artifact that we need. We're out of stamina, so let's go ahead and head home and get all these fish in our shipping box. I feel quite confident that we made enough money today. Oh yeah. Today is the Stardew Valley Fair, but perhaps after the fair we can stop by and buy all the bundles over in the vault. Hi, Melly. Thanks for your help with the fish. Nature is usually good at keeping things balanced, but sometimes artificial factors can cause an imbalance. I've enclosed a blueprint from a science magazine that you might find interesting. We got the farm computer from Demetrius. I don't use that super often, but this kind of feels like maybe a playthrough where it might be useful because of just how big this farm is. Looks like the fair has begun, but I am not quite done getting all of my chores done, so I'm going to finish those before I head out. And of course, let's not forget our items. And here we go. I think the first thing I'm going to do is set up my Grange display. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and talk to Lewis so that he can do the judging. While he's doing that, I'm going to go run around and say hello to everybody, as usual. Here's that pumpkin field that Susan was talking about in the last episode, I think. That's pretty cute. I like this big, huge pumpkin as well. That was fun. Sophia's displaying aged Blue Moon Vineyard wine. That is a lot of wine. Not done talking to everybody, but we'll see what Lewis has to say. Congratulations, you won first place with a rating of 106. Your prize is 1,000 star tokens. Spend them wisely. And don't forget to clean out your Grange display box. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I was a little bit worried about this gold carrot. I wasn't sure. I thought about exchanging it for a gold star pumpkin, but I figured, I should put that in there because I never found another one, so it had to have been rare. That clown is only juggling one ball. How odd. I might go look at the Grange displays soon. This is getting boring. Have you set your display up? I have, but I've already removed it. Are you enjoying the fair, sweetie? I am enjoying the fair. Louis barely took a gander at my Grange display. Typical. Andy's Grange display is filled with forage, honey, and produce. Oh, those are some interesting red mushrooms in there. My babies did great. It must have been my new experimental fertilizer. Susan is showcasing her produce and juice. Again, another red mushroom and a funny little purple mushroom. That's kind of cool. You guys probably shouldn't be putting stuff that's like gonna, poison people in your displays, though. The red mushrooms are not good to eat. All right, now that I've talked to everybody, I want to see what the prizes are and if they've changed. So we're definitely going to want to get the Rare Crow and the Star Drop, and if we can, the prize ticket. Ooh, there's furniture catalogs. I don't know if I have the patience to sit around for that this year, but maybe next year. That's quite expensive. So it looks like we're going to need at least 3,800, and we only have 1,000. I'm going to try this game first, and if I feel like I'm having really bad luck, I'm going to head over to the fish game and give that a try. There we go. We have 4,000. Let's get everything we wanted. So we wanted the prize ticket, the Rare Crow, and the Star Drop. You found a Star Drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of rain. Your maximum energy level has increased. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and head home. All right, we have all these items. For now, I'm going to go ahead and just put everything in here. And I'm going to make a quick run to the community center so that we can go ahead and get that vault bundle done. We got cake, quality fertilizer, a lightning rod, and a crystallarium. We're happy to help. It's not our house, after all. And there is the vault room done. All right, that puts us halfway through with the community center. Now that the bus is repaired, we're going to have to head over to the desert and check that out. See if anything has changed. And made some good money. I remembered that the money bags were over there. That helped. I'm going to leave most of our Grange display items up here for next year, but I'm going to take this prismatic shard because we are going to head to the desert today just to check it out. I don't think I'm going to be doing any crazy Skull Cavern runs today. I just want to go over there, see if I can get some forage, see if there's anything new, maybe go get the sandfish because I need that for a community center, stuff like that. The good sirs are back today. Let's make some quick donations. Not that. Let's not accidentally donate that, my goodness. That would have been really unfortunate. And I'm going to make a quick stop over here as well. While I wait for Pam to show up, I think I'm going to go ahead and place down some stuff. Get some things going. I'm going to go ahead and pop a jade in here. Let's head out now. Ooh, it is much different over here. I'm going to check out down here first. We got a ton of forage. Seems to go really far down. I don't know why, but I feel anxious about going way down there. Do we need that one? No, we already have that one. I'm going to wait before I go really far down there. We've got some kind of a cave here. Oh, this is Skull Caverns. Okay. The door is locked. I forgot I haven't finished doing the mines. So we can't go to Skull Cavern if we wanted to today. But we've got plenty to explore. So here's our teleport area. That's good. This is looking very different. We got our merchant. Seems like the normal stuff except for the golden carrot seeds. So those are 3 gold bars. And I'm guessing that's per, and you can only get 2. That might be like a daily specific item. I'm not sure. We're definitely going to be coming back quite a few times, so I'm not too worried. A customer? Oh, Sandy's looking a bit different. Hi, welcome to Sandy's Oasis. Hey, you look just like the new farmer that Emily wrote to me about. Then the bus line to Stardew Valley is back in service? Oh, I'm so happy. Her shop is looking much cuter. All right, we've got a bunch of seeds here. And it's kind of looking like the same usual thing. We got a vegan cone, that's new. So a recipe for a dairy-free alternative ice cream made with coconut milk. And it's just coconut and sugar. We'll have to come by that at some point. I think if anything, I'm most interested in maybe these. I think more specifically the beets. But maybe not right this very moment. Let me double check that I don't need any of this right away for the community center. I think we're good, so we'll hold off on it. We will say hello, though. Please visit again soon. I get so bored out here. And of course, this is the area that's probably going to lead to the casino. And I don't think he's going to let us in. We've got to get the card first. This is looking much more interesting, though. All right, anything up here or back here? I'm going to need to do some fishing in a second. Looks like that might be it, except for further down. Oh no, I didn't see where I'm supposed to turn this in. Let me spend a minute trying to get this sandfish. Oh my goodness, this is a very jittery fellow. I think I'm going to need an upgraded rod for whatever that is. I'm not even sure if that was a scorpion carp. There's our sandfish. Okay, we want to bring him home with us. Now I want to see if I can find the area where we're supposed to turn this in. I didn't go too far down here because for some reason the emptiness of it kind of makes me feel a little bit anxious. Got some more forage at least. That is such a tall cactus. More forage. There's a lot of forage. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The prismatic shard changes shape before your very eyes. This power is tremendous. You have found the galaxy sword. Yay! That's going to be a much better weapon. So that's 80 to 105 damage versus the 28 to 46. It is unfortunate that we're going to lose the slime gatherer perk, but I think we'll be okay. And it kind of looks like it ends here. Yeah, can't continue. All right. I'm going to head up on this side, see if we find any more forage over here. And then we might be heading home, at least for now. I need to finish up the mines. I'm guessing this little guy over here is where we're going to need to place something later. It's a little too late to do it today, but what I've kind of learned is that I'm getting my butt kicked by some of these new fish, and so I'm going to need to upgrade my fishing rod. I want to be able to use trap bobbers and stuff like that very soon. Really quick, I'm going to drop a few things off in here. We got some Autumn's Bounty, so that's +2 foraging and +2 defense. Not bad. We're almost done with the crafts room. We just need it to turn winter so we can get these items here. So we have the snow yam and the crocus. Those are vanilla ones. And then the bearberry. We'll have to try to figure out where that comes from. I went ahead and did a little bit of cutting down some of the trees. Never hurts to gather more wood. Some good cash again. Very excited about that. That's definitely going to fully cover that fishing rod. Today is Marnie's birthday. Let's make a quick pit stop over here at the Wizards. We finally hit 2. One moment. I must assess the strength of this barrier. It should hold steady for another 6 seasons. I see. Let me explain. While Stardew Valley often seems tranquil, monsters do lurk in its darker corners, particularly deep in the woods. West of my tower, there are dangerous slimes that attack any human they see. As the resident magic practitioner of Stardew Valley and Pelican Town, it is my responsibility to maintain the magical barrier that prevents the monsters from attacking. When a witch or wizard chooses their home, they also swear to protect the residents of that home. Camilla, the witch of Castle Village, is exceptionally talented. She leads the vanguard fighting off the hordes of monsters in Galdora. The barrier she oversees is the largest in the world and requires immense amounts of mana to maintain. My apologies, Melly. I must attend a council meeting. That is some very interesting lore we're getting about the wizard. I really like this idea that he's here and he's helping protect the town, rather than just kind of being off and being a loner and doing nothing. That's a very good addition. Now it's time to find Marnie, and she's not in her house and she's not in her shed. Your Grange display showed everyone how talented you are and what Oakheart is capable of. You deserved to win, honey. Thank you, Susan. Wonderful to see you, Melly. Buying seeds from Pierre today? No, I'm looking for Marnie. Let's see. She's not in here. Maybe she's in Harvey's. I'm so sick of preparing these samples. Oh no. The whole sample is ruined. Harvey's going to kill me. Melly, what should I do? Just tell him that it was an accident. You're right. I should just tell him the truth. What happened? I heard something break. I accidentally dropped one of the samples. I'm so sorry. Thanks for telling me the truth, Maru. Don't worry about the sample. We'll just get another one. Thanks for being patient with me, Dr. Harvey. Of course, you've been a big help around here. I don't know what I'd do without you. Melly, you look a little pale. Are you feeling okay? There she is. Happy birthday, Marnie. It's crazy she has to go to the doctor's office on her birthday. But we're at 7 with Marnie now. That's really good. I think that might be our first lobster. I'm not sure. But we got one now. Let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff over here. We have plenty of shrimps at home, but I'm going to save that lobster. But we are mainly here for this iridium rod. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy a trap bobber just so that we can use it right away. I know we can make one at home, but that's kind of a nice to have right off the bat. And before we head off, we're going to try to catch these 4 anchovies over here. 4 Willie. And number 4. For a minute there, I didn't think we were going to get that finished. I believe Willie should be up at the saloon, so we're going to go turn that into him there. And he's not up here. What do you mean he's not up here? Not quite sure where else he would be. I did see him leave, and I did not see him return. I think I'm going to wait here and fish just a little bit longer and see if he returns. There he is. Thank goodness. I really wanted that prize ticket, and I wasn't willing to give it up. Now we can finally head home and sell off all these fish. Very good. Good morning, dear. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. Looks even better than I remember. Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. Received a garden pot. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but out here, they can only house in-season crops. If you need more, they're really easy to make too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. Well, I'd better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. You have a great day, honey. That was very kind of Evelyn. Dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Marnie's rhubarb pie. Melly, I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. My daughter and I want to carve a jack-o'-lantern for the upcoming Spirits Eve festival. Caroline, we can definitely do that. I made sure to save some pumpkins just for that. Oh boy, we've got a lot to do today. Let's hope I can get it all done. First thing is the traveling cart. We've got a battery. As much as we need batteries, one is really not going to help us in the grand scheme of things, so I'm going to skip that. I always clean under the cushions. It's your turn this week. You're being childish, Haley. I do the vast majority of work in this house and you know it. Oh, it's that new girl from the farm. She has a name, you know. Hey, I bet you'll understand my point of view here. I'm really sorry to involve you in this, Melly. Haley is complaining because I asked her to clean under the cushions. It's only because I cleaned them last week. Haley, why not have this be your one weekly job? All right, you win. I guess this can be my job every week. Then there won't be any reason to argue over it. Thanks, Melly. That was a great solution. Absolutely. Oh, and another one already. This one's going to be real awkward without music. I apologize for that. Mui-wah. Mui-wah. Why are you here? That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. Melly. There's something special about Melly. Our destinies will intersect. That was a lot of cutscene. I'm here to give Emily a quartz for a request she had. Here you go. Let's pop over to the prize machine. Definitely want that book. So this is the Friendship 101 book. You become friends with people a little faster. And lastly, before we head to the mines for the day, I want to see if I can find Caroline. There she is. Here is that pumpkin. Oh, the pumpkin. It's a good one. Abigail will be so happy when she sees this. Thanks, Millie. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we only need to get to 120, so we don't have far to go. Got some new ideas to sleep on. Pretty sure that's going to be a combat level, which I'm really thankful for because I think that's our lowest level skill right now. Really need to work on that. And there we go. That didn't take long at all. And here is the skull key. You found the skull key. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. It's been added to your wallet. Oh, I know what it's for. We got 51 gold out of that. That's really good. I think instead of leaving here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go farm some iron because we need that for the Grandpa's Shed quest. We need a lot of iron bars. So I think I'm going to go ahead and work on that because we can't go to somewhere like the Skull Caverns right now. It's pretty late and I would want to get an early start there. That's a good pile of iron right there. Man, now this is a good floor as well. I think this is going to be our last cycle. I've been gathering these as well as I go. We're going to need stone for other projects later, so I figure I might as well. And here is what we ended up with. 146 iron ore, very good. I don't know if that's going to end up being enough. I don't remember how much we have at home, so if we don't have much at home, this won't end up being enough, but it's a really good start. I'm very proud of that. We got the gold ore from earlier, and we got some coal ore to help us start smelting some of this. We got some decent gemstones going on, stuff like that, and even a mystery box. So we're at 13 at home, not bad, and then we got all of that. We're not doing terrible. We might end up needing some more iron, but I'm sure we'll get it over time. Level 8 combat. So we got the slime incubator, explosive ammo, and the haste elixir. I'm going to assume that makes us faster, but we'll have to check. Not bad. Let's see what our luck is today. Neutral. So this isn't a great day to go to Skull Caverns, especially because I don't have a lot of supplies. So we might hold off on it. Melly, flip this letter over for instructions on how to make a super healthy meal. You'll feel energized. See you soon. A salad from Emily. Dear Melly, I ordered too much fertilizer for the garden. I bet you can put it to some good use. Take care. Thank you, Jody. I got some ideas to sleep on. I'm wondering if that is probably a foraging level since we were gathering forage, but I think you get some farming XP, so I'm not sure. Ooh, we got our rabbit's foot today. We need that for the community center, so we'll have to go make sure we turn that in. All right, after some careful thought, I think I've decided it is time to upgrade our house. We're going to need to be able to cook some recipes soon, so we at least need that first level of the upgrade. We also still need the barn upgrade, and I haven't forgotten about that, but I'm going to do the house first. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and put this rabbit's foot in here. We got 5 gold bars. I think today, since it's not a good luck day, we're going to go ahead and work on upgrading our greenhouse. Right now it's empty, and I kind of want to start to fill that and get us prepared for winter. We got a prehistoric hand axe, and we need that. It's also about time I add an extra chest in here and start putting some of the stuff, like the furniture, in there, and the clothes as well, because it's taking up so much room in here and it's getting kind of frustrating. All right, that's going to help out a lot. I have a few saplings already ready to go in there, and I wanted to test something. So up here I have an apple tree, and I planted that one. But down here I have another apple tree, and it's out of the way and it's inconvenient, and I think I'd rather have it in the greenhouse. This one came with the farm, so I want to see if this one will give us a sapling back or not. We might not get one, and that's okay if we don't, because we have the other one. There we go. We did get the apple sapling back. Okay, so that means that some of these inconveniently placed saplings, I'm going to probably move to the greenhouse and let them grow through winter. This one, I hate where it's placed. It's coming with me. We've got this pomegranate one over here. And yes, I do realize that by doing this, they won't be in their second year next year, and I won't be getting better quality ones, and that's okay. We've got a bit of a weird one way up here. I'm going to take this one too. I think this is a cherry sapling. Sure is. I like where this persimmon one is, so I'm going to leave it there. And I think I'm going to leave the ones that are over here as well. Eventually I want to move all of these contraptions probably into the shed. Same with these ones over here. I'm going to leave those there as well. I like them there. And I think that'll be the last one. So here's the ones we're going to bring inside with us. We can eventually add some more if we want to. And these extra 2 saplings that I have, I think I'm going to save them, actually. I think I'm going to want one of each in there, and then eventually I might want to reorganize the stuff out here, so I have one of each out here. I'm going to use some supplies to make a seed maker, and I think I'm going to go ahead and probably borrow some of these sprinklers as well, the ones that are not in use, just to get myself started in there. Next up, I'm going to grab these ancient fruits that grew, and I'm going to use those in the seed maker. And I'm also going to be planting these shrub seeds that I found and this ancient fern seed that I found. We got 9 ancient fruit seeds from those 4 different ancient fruits. That's a really good rate. I'm going to get everything watered in here. It's going to be kind of empty in here for today. Here's how we're doing on iron, by the way. We're on 23, and we still have quite a bit left to smelt. Level 10 farming. All right. We're going to go with artisan. Today is Robin's birthday. I think she's going to be working on the house, so hopefully she's accessible. And we have the recipe for glazed yams today. All right, we've got Robin right here. Happy birthday. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. And she's at 7 now. Melly, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits, all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so I'm charging 25,000 gold. Marnie. I do definitely want those, but probably not right away. I got so excited to get out there and give that gift to Robin that I didn't check the luck for the day. We have good luck today. So I think we might go ahead and try to head to the mines once we have everything done. And of course, by the mines, I mean Skull Cavern. Before we get going over to the desert, I do have two things I need to do. First is check here. Another battery pack, this one more expensive. Don't think I'll be getting that. And the second thing is I want to drop a gift off for the wizard, just to make sure we're keeping up with that. Here you go. Let's go. Here we go. You insert the skull key into the keyhole. It's a perfect fit. I'm not expecting to get crazy far in the skull caverns today. I'm just kind of here to see if I can get anything at all that's good, and especially some combat XP. If I remember correctly, yeah, we're the lowest on combat and mining. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, because I feel like we've been in the mines a lot. Ooh, our first powder melon seeds. We got our first pepper rex. Ooh, and a dinosaur egg. We can hatch that immediately. We have the fully upgraded coop for that. Ooh. This trip is already worth it. I feel like it takes me forever to find the dinosaur egg usually. I like to try to keep my health fairly up there, just in case something really bad starts to happen. We've got another pepper rex over here. I don't want to miss the opportunity to get those, especially because they give stuff that we're going to probably need, like this prehistoric rib. Got some new ideas to sleep on. Ooh, I hope that's combat. I'm gonna guess it's probably mining though, because we got combat earlier in the episode. All right, it's getting pretty late. I think I'm gonna clear up what I want from this room and we're gonna head home. I didn't get down super far, but I still feel like I got some really good loot. All right, let's see what we got. So, biggest thing here, this dinosaur egg. I am so excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the coop pretty much right away, I think. We got just a tiny bit of iridium ore. I'm not too worried about it. We got a good amount of iron ore and gold ore and copper ore, though. I'm quite happy with that. We got an artifact that we need. And I was lucky enough to get some of these farm totems. I just used one to get home, and now we have one for later. I forgot to bring that with me. It's been a little while since I've ran Skull Cavern, so I just kind of blanked on it. But we've got it now. Let's get this incubating. Now we can finally head to bed. So it was mining, so we can now make crystallariums if we want more of them. And we're finishing out this week with a good chunk of change. And that's going to do it for this week in Stardew Valley Expanded. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited that we finally made it to the desert and that we finally unlocked the Skull Cavern, and now we can go there and get tons of resources. We'll have to prepare more in the future by making things like more bombs and more food. We'll need some different food with buffs on it so that we can be doing better. I should probably get maybe some coffee growing in the greenhouse so that we have more speed going on. In the next episode, we should see the house upgraded, and I'm going to probably work on getting the barn upgraded to the final barn as well. We're going to keep working on some of those important things that we've been working on, such as friendship with the wizard, and trying to get as much of the community center done as possible. I think a lot of it we're just waiting on winter now. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Bye!